we have Archery. Of course, our friend is back and he's going to tell us what he's been up to of late. Emmanuel Oyeleke joins us now. I don't even know how to describe him. He's a man that is wearing a hat that has many feathers, but it's a pleasure having him join us on the show. Emmanuel, thanks for finding time to be with us on the show tonight.
Thank you so much, Mr. Adebayo. It's a pleasure to be here again.
Yeah. All right. So, as we say, what have you been up to?
I've been up to a lot. We have been up to a lot. I think this year has been very eventful.
Mm-hmm.
We had our second anniversary and also our second edition of the Lagos International Open Championship, which recorded a huge, it was a huge success. The turnout was great. And even the level of organization was top-notch. The reports we even got for the World Archery was that this is excellent, and they are happy to see this type of improvement in Nigeria archery scene, and they wish us the best of luck. So it's been a lot. We've moved locations. We moved to Teslim Balogun Stadium. We've enjoyed good collaboration with the Lagos State Sports Commission also. That has been really enabling for us, especially in a city where they're trying to encourage more sports beyond football, beyond basketball. I think it's been really good having such collaboration. We've been to African Championships, not us, but Nigeria has been to the African Championship as a country. We did well. On the sidelines of the African Championships, we were at the Run Archery. That's the inaugural edition of the Run Archery in Africa. Run Archery is an archery. It's a brand of archery where you run. So there's a sprint and there's the long distance 4K run, and then you shoot. So it's almost like ski archery. Ski archery has been something that's been I think it's been the Winter Olympics actually. So where you ski and you shoot. So that was the first time it was held in Africa. It was hosted by Ivory Coast. We were at the Run Archery. We came first. We won the gold medal at the Run Archery, both in the individual category and in the team category. So we recorded the first win, the first gold for Nigeria at the inaugural championships. And so far, it's been a really good run. We're wrapping up the year with our ranking. That's the club ranking on the 26th. And it's coinciding with a Christmas party. We're ending up the year on a good note. It's been a really brilliant year for us, and we're looking forward to an amazing 2026 also because we're hosting another edition of the Zen Archery International Opens Championship in June. That's June 18th to 21st again next year. So we already have plans in place for that. It was really good this year. We had great sponsors. We're hoping that we'll get even a greater organization and greater turnout next year. So it's really exciting what we're doing, and we look forward to more success. All right.
Probably some of the questions I was going to ask you, and just try to lump everything together. So let me just allow Austin. Probably you said it also. There's nothing I want to throw in. So let me just allow Austin, ask you a few questions as well, so as we move on.
Emmanuel, good to have you join us again. And I must say, well done. Well done. I know how challenging it is when you're in Nigeria and you're not doing football, basketball, athletics. I must commend you and your team for your consistency, for your drive, and most importantly, your passion. But, with development, I've been doing a lot of sport for development programs. And the first thing we need to have is conscience. Emmanuel, are we making progress with archery?
Absolutely. I think it's really important that you mentioned sports for development because earlier this year during our competition we launched the Zen Archery Sports Foundation also, and what this has helped us do is go out on the streets and get kids involved. Even our annual youth camp also was a huge success. We had about 16 kids at the youth camp registering, first time doing archery, and they showed great commitment an improvement, an exceptional promise at the game of archery. And I would say, like you said, we have to have conscience. I think it's been one of the things that's driven the vision for us, especially as Zen Archery. We're looking beyond ourselves. Our motto has been for self and for community. And it really makes me happy every single time. Even while I was coming for this show, it was a reluctant thing for me to leave the range, leave the multitude of people having fun, shooting, and just developing themselves at the range, for me to come here to make the 1 hour, 30 minutes drive to come to the studio. So it's really passionate on our part, and we're really, really lucky to have a partner like the Lagos State Sports Commission, because it's not easy to do all these things that you have said, that we're doing, sports for development. There's really no profit as of now. We've spent tons and tons of money. We're also, because it's really passionate, so it defies logic, because people will ask, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And I'll just tell them, like, you know what, I can't stop, because I know what sports has done in my life. I was on scholarship for many years in the university playing sports. The first glimpse of me going overseas was through sports. First attempts, a lot of firsts in my life. I got through sports. So I want to be able to give people the same opportunity that I had, and I'm so happy that we have team members that share this vision and partners that also supporting us in fostering this vision. So yes, I'm lucky. That's just all I have to say.
Awesome. As I watch those kids, it's just taking me back to my childhood when I grab a bow and arrow and I say I'm Robin Hood. These kids, when they come out there, Emmanuel, are they competitive? Do they love it? When are we going to have a Nigerian compete at the Olympics in archery?
I will say thank you very much for that question. I will say very soon. And here's why I say very soon. We narrowly missed on the Youth Olympics in Senegal next year, Dakar. But I think we need to do some tidying up, especially on the local scene. We need some really nice collaboration, especially with the authorities, because there seems to be a disconnect between the local, that's the development at the grassroots, and also the federation level. There's really not a lot of handshake and collaboration happening there. And if not for that, I would say as early as next year, we would have had people represent us at the Youth Olympics in Senegal. Because just a month ago, they had a camp for youths in Ivory Coast, where kids from other countries came. They had a 2 weeks camp, training from World Archery certified coaches from Switzerland. Were there training these kids on archery skills, and even skills that even I that have done archery for a few years did not know. So it would have been a great opportunity for kids from Nigeria to benefit as part of that program. But it's a shame that we missed out on this. But we would work hand in hand, especially going forward next year, with the right authorities to make sure that such opportunities don't pass us by. And if we can latch on to opportunities like that, you can you can know that whenever Nigerians choose to do something, they always do it well. These kids that we're talking about are competing favorably, even with adults at the club level, where we see these kids challenging adults that, you know what, I'm going to beat you on this, let's do 3-arrow shootout, and I'm going to beat you. And we see a lot of them really picking up, and it's so fascinating that when kids, because they are young, they are really not thinking about so much. When kids put their mind to something, they do it exceptionally well. And this is one of the things that we're trying to instill, the discipline and the commitment and the consistency we're trying to instill in these kids. They look forward to coming to the range, they look forward to shooting, they look forward to competitive events and engagements, and we just want to make sure we continue to encourage them so that they don't lose focus, and also encourage them in also their academics too, because it's the two go hand in hand. So as much as possible, we're doing our best to make sure that there's sports for development and sports for community good in all our programs and what we're doing.
All right, I guess that's a good place to leave it. I was going to ask you your expectations for 2026, but I've listened to a lot, and I know, I do hope that 2026 will be better than what 2025 was. Emmanuel Oyeleke, I want to thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hopefully, we'll do this again some other time.
Absolutely, and hope to see you on the 26th at our party. All right. It's going to be a blast.
All right. I'll do my best to be there.
Absolutely.